Yo, what's Papino? Zeke Black is in the building, party people. Zeke Black is in the building. Yeah, got a little story to tell, man. When I originally got down with the PT 131, I know it's been a while, party people. I know it's been a while. Um, it had to have been around like 19, I say, man, 1986. Yo, Mike Hurd was popping. You know, from East Harlem, man, PT 131 crew, you know what I'm saying? I first got down with it. Um, I'll say 86 fall, winter, no fall. I remember these dudes come by projects, used to write they used to write graffiti, but they used to be on Park Ave. And in my projects, they used to go as cut through. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, no doubt. And I what I used to do is I used to cross over their names, whatever the case may be. So they had a little beef with that. And in the mix of them having beef with that was we had a conversation. And one of the leaders was like, yo, you know what? You can get down with us. And I remember when I first got down, I got down with the ACA 131 portion first. Um, and that was like my introduction to graffiti. These dudes was already doing it. You know, back then it was Mutt, Kilo, Crazer. They was already on the graffiti thing. And when I got down, man, it was nice and smooth, man. The transition was smooth. Because we was originally the graffiti crew. You know, I met a lot of writers in my time, you know what I'm saying? Just being in the hood like Shop, Daw, Sweepy, rest in peace. Shop TWB, rest in peace. You know, Jova, Minor One, Rock. We was really on like a graffiti thing though. My man Pate, D3357. But that was it wasn't train graffiti back then. It was more gates and walls and mailboxes. I used to write Key One. So now in the mix of this, you know, we growing up, we going to school. This is like junior high school days before we went to high school. We was the PT 131 crew. You know, other than that, we were just writing graffiti back then. Just meeting up on the corner, get some cans. I used to write with my man Wiggs, my man Troll. We just began to take it serious. So as we took it serious, we would go bombing and go get crazy. And that's how I started getting around the city a lot because we would go bombing Lower East Side, Uptown, West Side, definitely Spanish Harlem. My man Taser, that was my writing partner too at one point in time. Taser one, and we was rocking out, man. We was definitely killing them on the East Side part. You know what I'm saying? And I would say around like 80 for me, 88. Because 87, we were still just writing graffiti. We were regular, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't even thinking about taking a pack. That wasn't even on the timeline, taking packs and doing all that craziness. It was people were ups and we was on that type of time, you know, the basic muggings and, you know, the scrapes. But we wasn't really hardcore on the streets. I would say around 88, 89 is when we really began to test the streets. You know, by that point in time, we had different crews around us. Older guys, you know, my man Ed Superman, rest in peace. Tone Lopez, his whole crew, rest in peace. Free DD used to come on the block, Blind Ad Boys. You know, back then you had Elliott in Black Park and Carver. He would come through. You had Jimmy, he'd be down the hill. So it was different, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I first got down with the crew, it was a different type of wave, you know what I'm saying? It was a different type of temperature. It was the crack era. It was heavy in the crack era. It was thousands dying, you know what I'm saying? And we was like we was one of the next little niggas up the back. Other than my mans down the hill like Ant White, rest in peace, Pooh Star. Like they was always up there. They like we was all like the next generation. And I would say, man, 89 Wonder was like defined. Like we was fresh to death. Cause we was always into fashion. Everybody was into getting fresh. It was $1.5 billion on the street. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of things going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? West Harlem, you had the situation with, back then, Rich Porter, rest in peace. Darnell, rest in peace. The situation with AZ, when AZ got shot in the head. So there was a lot of transitioning going on in the streets, but on the east side, it wasn't really going on like that. So it was just like, all thing we was worrying about was TNT. I mean, there wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't ducking Notorious Stickum kids. That wasn't, like, we didn't have it an official preacher around there. We probably did, but those wasn't the conversations that we was into. Like, we was never told to have a gun outside while you was getting money. Like, that wasn't the goal, you know what I'm saying? So, as I said, like being a part of the crew, I had power. Power is like when in the game when you have status. So what my man did was when I got down with the 131 portion first. Like I told you, ACA 131. My man Crazer and my man, spoke. They wound up uniting and then creating because Crazer, you know what I'm saying, he had the TDTs. He went with the TDTs, Chola, Wiggs, Jay, Razzo, rest in peace, Uno, and we basically united. They was down the hill, we was up the hill, you know what I'm saying? We all became one. And it was crazy. Shout out to Duke, you know what I'm saying? Duke PT, rest in peace, Keva. We just became popular. My man B Black, my man Kessler, Rex, Eastside, you know what I'm saying? We just became popular. Wagner Junior High School was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We was actually ringing bells, you know what I'm saying? At a young age, we were just young. This is before a lot of us really started getting money. That's the thing about it. It's like we was still regular. Shout out to my man James Black, you know what I'm saying? My man Money One. We was just still regular dudes in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Just doing the things that we like to do. Back then, the double law parties was popping. The G-Bo the Pro, you know what I'm saying? And G-Bo the Pro party was popping, definitely at St. Francis. We had, when I was in the mixing board, like I told you, the type of crews that we was a part of became are legendary crews. Do not get it misconstrued at all. You know what I'm saying? And to be amongst them, you had to be about something serious. Because it wasn't about, you had to be tough because nobody can feel like you're gonna be, like you're gonna tell. You know what I'm saying? But you had to be business orientated, like business minded. Like you knew, like you just couldn't be stupid. You just said, "Oh, you can't be stupid. You can't run your mouth. You can't be telling people your business. Don't bring beef to the block. Don't do nothing stupid." You know what I'm saying? Be about your business. Be on point. TNT out. You gotta pay attention. Police coming. You ain't got time that you can't be out there drunk and sauce, and you got a 100 pack in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You have to be on point. People steal packs. What's going to go? You gonna stash some pack and be laughing and joking and playing? Somebody, the same dudes that be laughing and joking with you, will run and take your pack and be laughing with you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be smart out there, man. And I always had power after a while on 131. And then one day, my boy created PT. That was part 2. It was like the older version of 131. And I'm like one of the first 5. You know what I'm saying? And at one point, I could say we had like over 100 cats between the 5 boroughs. That was this PT, not just blacks. We had Puerto Ricans, we had Albanians, we had Italians. It was crazy. Like we became, that PT 131 just became real popular with the graffiti. And we definitely, we definitely took it to a stage where definitely took it to a stage where growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like this is before 90. I'm telling you, this is before 90. We took it to a stage where it was real. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we came from the corner. We was, I got this too. We was around the big time bosses. The bosses y'all were eating about. We was around. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that y'all reading now in these Dawn Diva magazines and Fred magazines, and even could Google. This is what I mean about how times change. Certain things you just didn't talk about. You didn't talk about the bodies. You didn't talk about the shootings. You didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things you kept that within your small circles. You know what I'm saying? Like this dudes I was getting money with that caught Fed charges that allegedly blew the 10 bodies. I can read it all to you, blind ad boys. But when they be on the block getting sauce and partying, these dudes didn't even have security. They didn't even have 4 or 5 cats standing behind them. You see what I'm saying? Puerto Rican dudes, shout out to Brian Ad Boys in Hunts Point, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know Seneca, you know what I'm saying? Seneca and Brian, right by the highway, right by the Bruckner. It was real over there in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? No, you dudes had bodies, like bodies, allegedly. But never knew because they would never told that was the conversation. You see what I'm saying? Only thing we knew was when something happened, because my connection to them was whenever a situation would happen, I guess we would get to work. And that's what I mean about having friends that really love you. Because no matter what, when we would get to work, whatever the case may be, or we get hit, and money get messed up, we wasn't killing each other. We wasn't trying to kill each other for the block. We was trying to get money together. We was trying to assassinate each other. It was a different type, you know what I'm saying? So it was a different type of time, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to the Blind Ad Boys, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like when I started getting hit heavy, allegedly, I was getting hit by them cats. Through a middleman, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying? I told you, we all be on the block together. You all be out there on the block together. We all be outside, you know what I'm saying? And my parking lot was the rooftop. My parking lot was Willie Burgers. My parking lot, 99 from Lexus, was that. It was just that spot. You understand what I'm saying? It was. You had to be smart. You had to know how to count. You couldn't play games. You couldn't run your mouth. Little things like that. You know, street principles. There wasn't all that other shit nobody cared about. Because when you really get money, it's like you're running a business. It's not no time to play. Definitely when you're like a manager or you're up, not just a pitcher, but when you're dealing with 1,000 packs and you're dealing with bringing back upstairs 10, 20,000, you don't got time to be outside playing no game. This is a job. You're talking about really your job, being able to connect with your workers. You know what I'm saying? Making sure nobody runs off of packs, making sure that nobody gets bagged, making sure that packs ain't short, making sure that this shift is on and pop. It's really a job. And when you're a part of this, there's no time to play no games. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Pure facts, man. So I'm just giving you a part one of how when Zeke got down with the PT 131. You know what I'm saying? East Harlem crew. Like, you know what I'm saying? After like 90, shit was all crazy. You know what I'm saying? And believe me when I tell you, shit was all crazy. Wasn't no time to play no games, none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit got crazy. You know what I'm saying? And on the east side of Harlem, we still legendary. We still the people that we still them cats, you know what I'm saying? We still legendary in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying? That's OG shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody got they look at OG shit, and I respect it. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm just an OG from the streets, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just, that's, you know, we took a lot of money, we had a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying? And we lived a good life at a young age. A lot of us lived a great life at a very young age. Things that a lot of y'all doing now, we did as kids, teenagers, 20 years old, 19 years old, you know what I'm saying? And you know, don't get it twisted, you always had the homies over people's heads, you know what I'm saying? People always accusing you of being a part of something that was crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I had power in PT 131. My man was smart, like I told you. It was just like how they got the homies got the green lights and the statuses. We had power on the crew, so everybody had a power on the crew. I even had a little crew called BBM. You know what I'm saying? My man Kara had the KRA. You know what I'm saying? My man Mel had the AWS. You know what I'm saying? But everything went back to the PT 131. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to shout people out, man, because I jump in some people's chat sometime, and they always show me love, man. But definitely, shout out to Death for the Cloud Chasers. Definitely shout out to Wildcat. Shout out to Suicider. Definitely shout out to him. Shout out to Uncle Nick, Lower East Side. You know what I'm saying? It's weird because, you know what I'm saying? When you go up the same generation in the same era, man, that Lower East Side was whoop. It was crazy. My man, like, four of them went to Seward Park in 88, 89. You know what I'm saying? We used to run around Smith Projects, Seward Park. You know what I'm saying? So, that all Lower East. Like my man went to school there. I went to Thomas. But they went over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because as years go on, you begin to read about famous names and famous cats that went to these schools. Like Cato was my man. Big Vito from AK Project, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like Cato, when he brought me to the West Side, he brought me by where he from. There was an infamous crew called the GHP Posse. I mean, a lot of them cats back then. We talking about 89. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang out by Watley Junior High School right by the library on 15th. You know what I'm saying? I used to be over there with him because that's where, that's his hood. You walk all through the West Side. He the one that brought me to the lower numbers, 12th Street, 112th and all that, 114th Street, 111th Street and all that, them side blocks. You know what I'm saying? Definitely rest in peace to Cato. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of time back then. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, it wasn't no hate mail. Everybody wanted everybody to win. That was the main thing. There was no. If you was getting money, you ain't worried about nobody. I get where I was from. I don't know about any other place, but where I was from, we didn't really care about. Like, it wasn't like if we didn't like somebody, it had to be a situation at a double R party. You know what I'm saying? Or it might have been a situation at Mr. G's or something, or shopping on 3rd Ave. You know what I'm saying? Or 116th. It was never like they getting more money than me. Let's go to war with these cats. Like that's a mentality thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead ass. That's all a mentality thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't really come from that. You know what I'm saying? Like we really came from, that $1 million run. My mans in them, you know what I'm saying? Like my mans in them, like I remember being in Jeff. When Jefferson Projects before, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Salute to the chat. Yeah. I just want to give y'all some quick work, man. Some quick history lesson, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll bring you back to some times, man. You can Google some of this Blind Eye Boys, just like when Gangsta Lou said he go with the killers on his block, well, I go with a bunch of killers too. You know what I'm saying? And just you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but like I told you, we didn't sit around and talk about that all day. Like we just sit, you know what I'm saying? Definitely salute Sonny Blanco. That's a fact. You already be knowing, you know what I'm saying? It was a different type of time back then, like in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we read about the negative and we read about the negative energy. So nobody talks about the money in the bag. Like nobody really was doing that. Because people gotta understand, when you run a real drug operation, it's like running a job. This is not a lie. I don't care where you at. You 46. You go up in the Baby Sam era, the Cato era. A couple of good names. Dudes was really running drug operations. That's how you see the big cars and the Jettas, and you see all the. Now Mike Hurd. Now who you actually did I know? Was that around who? it was a different type of era. Like you really like you was really trying to sell 2, 3 keys on the breakdown. Like that those are numbers. A good project was doing a good spot was doing at least 2, 3 keys, 4, 5 keys allegedly a week. That's a good spot. You know what I'm saying? The bag was crazy. I'm trying to tell you, it was crazy, and we wasn't going to war. Oh, now let me do what you say. You said a boogie. I didn't catch what you said. I didn't catch what you said. Now who asked me? Hold on 1 second, good brother. Did the same crew on with you as Abe Abdog? I don't know who's Abdog. Somebody AZ? Oh, Alpo? Oh, you mean Alpo? Oh, nah. Alpo. Just he grew up. He grew up with a lot of them cats though. Poe grew up with a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Oh nah, this is way before that. This is. They were, we talking about 88, 89, 90. That was really, if you had Bloods in New York, it was dudes that was coming from California or some dudes that was going to, yeah. All that was way before then, yeah. All that was, like, the Blood thing came in the 90s, the mid 90s, like early to mid 90s. That wasn't on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I was at, that wasn't on the streets. It was still street blocks. It was FTB for the block. We had DEK. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no blood shit. It was like I told you, somebody was blood. Like the only bloods that we knew, then there was bloods actually, but they was dudes in our hood that went to Kansas and they came back. They was on their blood shit. This was like 90, 91, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hell yeah, exactly. That was that was the flow. That was the 90s, bro. Everybody wanted to get money. Now there was some homies though. I remember them, Derek and them. They went down. They went to Kansas and they came back. It was like this is like early 90s, like 91, 92. You know what I'm saying? And they came back. And it was when they was on some blood shit. You know what I'm saying? But those were the first bloods that we ever seen. But they wasn't like Rikers Island bloods. They was street bloods. You know what I'm saying? They blooded up in Kansas. They had family out there and came back. About half their friends out there. They was on some blood shit. But yeah, it was a different type of time, bro. Like I told you, the type of dudes. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the dog food was crazy. Let me tell you something. The dog food game wasn't the way it is now. You just couldn't buy 10 grams of dog food and put it on the block. You know what I'm saying? You had to be down with a crew to have dog food. Like now, you can just open up in your building. That wasn't happening. Like a lot of stuff that's going on now wasn't going on back in the days. There was rules to this. You know what I'm saying? You just not walking outside talking about, yo, I got 10 bundles. You know what I'm saying? You was getting knocked off. See, shit like that was getting you knocked off. You know what I'm saying? You had to have a team. That's a fact. You had to have a squad. You had to have it no matter where you were. I was on late night. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that game go. You know what I'm saying? It was a different type of time, man. Because we took the game serious. You gotta think about this. The game was more serious because it was more money. So you really woke up hustling, went to sleep hustling. Um, you did your best, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. The pitching part is the hardest. We talking about, think about it. We all come from pitching. Remember that? We was pitching when TNT was out. You know what I'm saying? We come from that, pitching when TNT was on the streets. Remember those days? Pitching when TNT was on the streets. When we had you know what I'm saying? When TNT was sweeping the blocks first. Remember, TNT wasn't even doing the buying buses first. They was sweeping the blocks, remember? And then what happened with TNT was they didn't have enough prisons up north, and the judges really didn't know what to do with this new crack epidemic because the Rockefeller laws back then was really based off of heroin. You know what I'm saying? Back then, the Rockefeller laws was based off of heroin. And you know, because cocaine was still a party drug. So somebody got caught with coke back in the days, he got caught with a gram, a half a gram. Because cocaine before 88, 89 was $100 a gram. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's running around with 10 grams of coke in their pocket. That was unheard of. So when this crack thing happened, it changed everything. Because they had to get used to sentencing people with more than a gram of coke. You know what I'm saying? The game changed, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is pure facts. Until Pataki came, you call it TNT cell, you got out. They send you to a program, you got another TNT cell, you got out. Yeah, hell yeah. They didn't know what to do with it. Cause think about it. When you got caught with coke on you in 1980, nobody got caught with unless you was the plug. The average person didn't get caught with. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. The average person get bagged and they be like, oh, they got a half a gram or something or one. You know what I'm saying? So the game changed, and when the game changed, I'm telling you, man, TNT. Then they started doing the buy and bust. Now the buy and bust was crazy. Think about it, we're pitching outside and the buy and bust. We would know in TNT. I'm gonna tell you how bad the streets was. Customers would run down the block and let you know, yo, TNT that's at 110th Street. I'm on 99. I'm shutting it. Because I know they coming down the avenue. We would walk outside and walk the perimeter of the block. That's why I understand how you young dudes be getting shot. Because I know you're at war. Somebody got to walk the perimeter to make sure nobody's lurking and leaning. We would walk the perimeter of the block to make sure that there's nobody sitting in no cars, no caravans. We'll check the rules. Yo, I just seen somebody go on the roof. We shut it down. That's why we played a lot of sports for. We would shut it down. We had no problem with shutting it down. We had no, know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was, you can't even walk on 145. They would grab you. Remember, like 30 of them. Yo, come here, Bobby. My man was getting money on 141 in B-Way Slay. It was like illegal. That's what they got. So you walked on. Once you crossed 135th and Broadway, it was crazy. They started grabbing on you. Come here. Definitely had the Blimpies right there on 141 in Amsterdam by the cab stand. That whole thing was a supermarket for that weight. Tell you, man, it's definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's real talk, man. I grew up in that I'm saying I grew up in that generation, man. You go 135th, you go off that train and start walking on B-Way Slay. It all starts. Come here, Bobby. Hamilton plates. Come here, Bobby. Yo. From 135th Street up. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? That's the era that we grew up in. That's the generation that we grew up in, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And one thing that we realized, to run a successful business, you have to, just like a supermarket, you gotta have successful plugs. You gotta have connections. You just can't have one plug. You gotta have 3, 4 cats on. Back then, on the beeper. Everybody wasn't buying 20 bricks. That dude was getting a hit. You buy 2 and get 2. You know what I'm saying? But you have a functional spot. You making money. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. It was crazy with that dope album. By my way, we had Knockout, we had Stingray, we had, you know what I'm saying? This is before the Tommy Hilfiger. You know what I'm saying? We had Red Apple, a couple other stamps. We had Parole Violator. I don't know all the stamps, but I could just give you a good example of there was a lot of dope money. I believe that connect for them, it'd be like the same person, bro. Like who, like, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, from one cell. Yo, pape. Like you could be police. That goes to show you how they was paying the police. You know what I'm saying? How that situation with the Dirty 30, they was actually paying the police, bro. Check out the video on the Devil the Cloud Chasers. He got one about the Dirty 30. They was paying them cats. And I'm gonna tell you what got them. Yo, they was hot already, cause they was taking payoffs. You know what I'm saying? But what made them super hot was they was extorting like street weight, like dudes that, the pictures in the street, and they had this one guy in the Chinese store, and the cop was shaking him down in the Chinese restaurant on camera, and the guy wanted to sue the police. And when he went to sue the police, that's when they started investigating that whole police unit, and that's how the Dirty 30 got bagged. Because the guy was like, yo, they extorting me, they extorting other drug dealers, and then they realized that there wasn't that many drug arrests. I mean, these police was ill. They'll rob you. They'll take a key from you and go down the block and give it to somebody else and sell the key. They was actually selling coke themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what's funny when you say that? My man was from these guys I know. They was from Ocean Hill Brownsville by Saratoga and Bergen and Dean and all that. You know what I'm saying? My man's Gotti and all of them. You know what I'm saying? And they grew up under the Donnie Smallwoods and you know what I'm saying? They grew up under all that. My man Ice and all of them. They grew up on that block. You know what I'm saying? Word. My man Low. You know what I'm saying? Low. You know what I'm saying? They all grew up on that block. So they, you know what I'm saying? Like it was different, man. It was like that party of it was crazy. Oh yeah, I heard that. Because you know what's so funny though? Ty got family in Kingsborough. What's the nigga? Best in peace, Boost and Kevin, all of them. That's like his family. You know what I'm saying? Because my man D Pringle, he was like Ty's cousin. You know what I'm saying? D was getting money though. You know what I'm saying? But D was, because he was telling me some situation about cats that was over there, Red Hook going at it with dudes in a couple of cats in another place. You know what I'm saying? About certain situations that was going on with these rappers. But word, small world, man, right? See how small the world is small, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of money, man. It was a lot of cake. And then, a lot of dudes started going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Because when Pataki came into office, they started implementing, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, definitely shout out to Marcus Garvey. Which, you know what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey Village, definitely salute to that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's real talk, man. We have to enjoy life, man. So I said, this is Zeke Black, but he got down with PT 131. I'm saying, my man still get busy. Check out Spoke, Kilo, PT 131. He's still getting busy with that graffiti, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We grew up in that era, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in a serious time. It was like real serious. Like when things was happening, we wasn't just blowing that up. Like that wasn't nothing to do. Like it was real serious. Like I told you, the names that we was around was infamous names. And I'm pretty sure this where you was at, in Brooklyn, infamous names. Same, We talk about when out of town. Yeah, I get busy. I wasn't good with the pieces, but I was good with the tagging. You know what I'm saying? Like my mans, they get crazy. They get crazy with the pieces. I'm telling you, because everybody went to the same spots. A lot of cats went to the Fever. They went to 1018. They went to Latin Quarters. They went to the Rooftop. Everybody partied together. I tell you, the Club Zanzibar, the Rink. You know what I'm saying? I remember one. I could tell you a throwback when I was supposed to go with me and my mans. They went though, but I wound up going to Albany. But they was going to a club called Ritz. This is '89. This is when the Jungle Brothers was popping, and it was supposed to be the Jungle Brothers. That Native Tongues movie. That song Buddy was popping back then. The Buddy remix. It was supposed to be them, De La Soul, no Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. De La Soul, Tribe Called Quest, the Jungle Brothers, Queen Latifah. That's when Moni Love was popping. Remember, Ladies First, she killed that verse. Then Peach Fuzz and all that whole Native Tongue movement. They all went to the Ritz. It was DD, Tone Lopez, Chicky from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? The bosses went to the club that night. Ed Superman, rest in peace, Sugar Hill Tone, the block one, you know what I'm saying? Told you it was a different type of time. Like back then, there's a club called Roseland that was popping for all the hustlers. Not just the Rooftop. There was a spot called Roseland. That spot was popping. Yep. That's a fact. You know what's popping? You know what's popping in 88, 89, 90, the early 90s, upstate New York, like Albany and Schenectady. It was mad Brooklyn cats up there. Like, I remember when Gift was out there, Den was out there, Inch was out there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was the spot. Remember, that was the spot. That's where, if you want to see the Spanish bosses, go to Roseland. You see all the Dominican cats. All them cats had the big gold crowns in their head and gold all over their arm and them big chains. Roseland, that was the spot. That was the spot. All the Puerto Ricans was there. Because back then, freestyle and house music was really popping. So those type of clubs, you would hear a lot of that. Let me say, shout out DJ Little Louis Vega. That's just to say the least. That's not just him, but he was like one of the good, DJs that was coming downtown that was rocking that sound. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Roseland was the spot. That's one of the spots Boy George was running up in. You know what I'm saying? The Pistol Pete from Cypress and the Cypress Boys and all that, 141. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of time, man. Dudes just trying to enjoy life, enjoy the game, enjoy the money. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, 'cause I know it's real early. Definitely know it's earlier for you cats, but tomorrow I'm gonna go live around a little early tomorrow though. I'm gonna go live a little early tomorrow. Definitely gonna go live a little early tomorrow. But part two, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? My man posted a picture of my man, Living 100. Check him out on IG. He posted a picture of my man, yeah, skating Empire. Hell yeah. Yeah, the rink. The rink was in Jersey. Yep, it's a fact. It's a fact, yep. Empire was another good spot. Just you see the Shower Posse and the rest of them, you know what I'm saying? Different type of time. We giving you New York when over 1,000 cats was dying a year, when buildings and projects was making. You had dudes that had projects that was doing 3-4 pies on the breakdown, when Jettas was popping and Sterlings. And this is before the Lexuses was really popping, and the BMWs and the big chains and Deodoras and, you know what I'm saying, the Worthies and the 40s and the Belows and Dapper Dan and, the fashionable era, man. You know what I'm saying? Brooklyn was mostly, like Brooklyn was considered the Polo Masters and Ghosts and Guests and Benetton and different type, you know what I'm saying? Well, it was the chemical blowouts and, Gazelles and good glasses and, you know what I'm saying? Just a different type of time, man. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta be happy for still even being alive, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, them Shower Posse cats was not playing no games. No games at all, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, we took it back. Definitely Mike Hurley it was dope. And it just wasn't in New York, it was everywhere, bro. Boston was crazy. Cats was going to Boston getting money. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of cats that was going out there. I know some cats that was going to Niagara Falls. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. I told you that was just the time. Like nobody was going to jail. Dudes, I'm gonna tell you what was doing time back then. Robberies, and shootings, and murders, and attempts. It took me to get like 6 crack sales to finally go. You know what? You're going to jail. Then Pataki came in. I mean, dudes was going to jail after a while, 1 and 3s, probation violations, but it took Pataki to come into office, and they started building more cookie cutters, and opening up more jails, and boom, it was mass incarceration. We got a place for these crack niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. That was the time, man. You have to understand the time that we grew up in. I'm telling you, man. Because at one point, the feds wasn't thinking about cats in the projects. Like, I remember when they knocked down the Purple City crew in Taino. That was different. You know what I'm saying? And just know that, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Yo, Jay Smooth was popping. Yep, quarter full jackets, exactly. Bally's, all that, you know what I'm saying? Timberland, Tim Marks, Polo Marks, you know what I'm saying? The Nautica jackets and all that. Nautica rugbies in the springtime with Nautica. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really a dudes was being fashionable, you know what I'm saying? Because we was trying to be fresh and clean and meet new chicks. That was the thing. You want to meet chicks that didn't live on your block. You know what I'm saying? That was the wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a crazy story for you, right? Before I go. There's this girl, me and my man went to school. Your 8-ball jackets 40 below is facts. My IG is Zeke Black, hashtag Feed the Wolves. You see a lot of those old classic pictures on my page. I got the legends on my page. You know what I'm saying? And I remember this is the real deal, how you miss opportunities, right? So it was me and my man from my school, his baby mom's, her cousin was cool. We all cool to go out, dates, bug out, walk around Central Park, do the normal dating thing. Teenagers. Who would have thought that this girl would have, because she was always into dancing, you know what I'm saying? She was always into the dancing and the club thing. And yo, she wound up being on Queen Latifah's first compilation album in a group called Bigger Sister, my homegirl Jasmine. Who would have thought that? You know what I'm saying? These are the first people that brought me to Bushwick. Jasmine and my man Baby Mom. She used to go out there, hang out with them in Bushwick. Walking from Bushwick to Ridgewood. You know what I'm saying? Past the cemetery and all that. But my man's was already in Bushwick because we wrote graffiti. See, graffiti, that's how I knew the Gumby UFs, the Bally Kates KOTs, and a couple other good writers. You know what I'm saying? So graffiti really did unite the city. I would say more than breakdancing to me. Because graffiti is what, like, if you went to, like, Woodside, you had the BYI crew, so you might have knew somebody from tagging. So you ain't no Chino BYI, but you probably knew somebody in the crew. So he all right. You know what I'm saying? Like Dipper Neighbor, 357 was the Upper East Side. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to Bushwick. Definitely shout out to Bushwick, Brooklyn. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact, man. It's a different type of time, man. Different type of energy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is what create OG. You know what I'm saying? This is when you get behind the glass and they ask you 12 names and I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That was the first phase, bro. Cause this is how I'm going to the LES. When I go to the LES to go see somebody, or I always went to a project. I know a writer, like my man Ass, he lived in Compo. So see people come through. Boom, my man Clever, he lived in LaGuardia. So when I come through, I see them, boom, we going over here, boom. So graffiti is what really got me around, you know what I'm saying? Like, my first time in Albany Projects was with my man Orville, who he used to DJ. And he lived on Utica, he was Costa Rican, my man, you know what I'm saying? He lived on Utica and Bergen. And I went to one of his parties, house parties, in high school. And he brought me into Albany Projects, going to see somebody. So hip hop is what got me around the 5 boroughs. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Like the first time I've been to Brownsville over some hip hop shit. But it wasn't all graffiti when they brought me out there though, but with some hip hop shit though. You know what I'm saying? Well, it was a different type of time, different type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause I still like graffiti. Like we should kill downtown. Like my man Dog TRC, he put us on to the, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was on to my, yeah. My man, we used to be in the house with the black books practicing and all type of stuff. Another famous writer from my hood is Dez, TFA, Cash, TFT, Jova, Ava, Doc, Creator. You know what I'm saying? They had the famous writers like Jaws, rest in peace. They're not from my hood though, but these guys was all city. Jaws, Easy, Bester, the TDM crew, you know what I'm saying? Josh 5. These dudes was like Deep Freeze, Prince, EA, you know what I'm saying? Even the FTW crew, Dobie, FTW, Rombo, FTW. This FTW that Jim Jones screamed. They used to write graffiti too, you know what I'm saying? Actually, Dobie used to live on my grandmother's floor, you know what I'm saying? Now from East Harlem. Yeah, you're from the east side. You know what I'm saying? Word. You know what I'm saying? It bring back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just happy I made it, man. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you understand what I'm saying? What brought me to Queensbridge, you know what I'm saying? What brought me to Queensbridge was my man Frito. Frito was Marty Mar's nephew. Fido used to answer the phones on WBLS when Marley Marl had the In Control show. W salute to Uptown, you know what I'm saying? When I first went to Queensbridge, because he wanted to prove that Marley Marl was really his uncle. He brought us out there, you know what I'm saying? When I went to Queensbridge, definitely salute Mike Hurd. Yo, when he brought me out there, back then he had crews like we talking about. He brought me out there in '88. We had crews like Peace. We had crews like the 40 buses back then. I remember we went out there and he had a little beef. He was like, yo, they're like, yo, go to LIC. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time in Queensbridge back then. A whole different time back then. You know what I'm saying? Word. You know what I'm saying? My mans went to school with Prodigy in them. My mans went to art and design with Prodigy and Half. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to school one time and I'm having a problem with me. My man was hands-on. Yeah, I was on the street for that. Yeah. I was. It's funny because when Von Zip was getting that water money, he was fucking with Big Dave. He used to be in Tap. Remember I told you about Tap Project. This is before FTW though. But Big Dave used to be in a discount store on Madison Avenue. And the Von Zipper, because they remember they would do those. They were the Water Kings. Rest in peace to both of them, King Dave and Von Zip. Those were the Water Kings. They was going to Valley, coming back with that water. Yeah, Big Dave. That's a fact. Big Dave and Von Zip. You know what I'm saying? That's how the first time we seen Fritz, because Fritz would come to the discount store to hang out. All the bosses would be at the discount store. Everybody hanging out at the discount store, you know what I'm saying? Even LL Cool J in front of that discount store, Big Dave. He mentioned Big Dave in some of his songs, Big Dave. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact, you know what I'm saying? These dudes was getting money back then with that water. These were the Water Kings, you know what I'm saying? We talking about when Purple Rain was popping, probably the Red Devil, the Bomber Z. These dudes was getting the water. They got the chemist. So it wasn't about getting the water, it was about having the chemist. Nah, Baby Maine. Yeah, we was the same generation, me and Baby Maine. Yeah, but I started getting money, really money. And I took the game serious in 1990. So Baby Maine was getting money too. Like I grew up in that generation. Like when I started getting money in '90, crazy heavy. That's when we started to come out the box. You know what I'm saying? So Maine was probably getting money in Lincoln too, but Baby Maine's Hill Figure run was later on. You know what I'm saying? But he had a great run, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he had a great run later, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But there was dudes in Lincoln, but there was money in Lincoln. There was money on 2/7 and all that in Madison and all that, 2/8 Street and all that. There was money. So I'm pretty sure he was in the mix with a lot of cats that was getting money over at that time, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, because I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, Maine had a great run though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just like that Stingray was like, no, and when they talk about the tunnel, they never talk about when Harlem came through the popping bottles. You know what I'm saying? That from Wagner to Lincoln, that whole perimeter, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When dudes was in there popping crazy bottles in them products, you know what I'm saying? Coming to the tunnel. They talk about all the Brooklyn cats and Queens cats that was shooting and robbing, but they never talk about when the East Harlem cats was coming through, because Lincoln is still East Harlem, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Baby Maine was getting a lot of money, man. Oh yeah, because Fritz was he was the consignment king. He was the man. Don't get it, yo, bro. He was beating a lot of cats. A lot of cats that became millionaires. Fritz was hitting them. He was bombing them. Boom. He was bombing with them pieces. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's amazing when like when y'all see these pictures, you see 20 bosses in the room together. That's monumental. You know what I'm saying? That's classical. You know what I'm saying? That's really classical. But yeah, I know it's early. I should get some old school flavor. I got some Z Black Part 2. I'll give it to y'all tomorrow night. Probably a little early though, like around 12 or something. We can get this popping, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, you're sunny, man. Good looking for the love, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brooklyn, shout out to Brownsville, shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to everybody that's living life. Enjoy life. Enjoy. the better things in life. Enjoy your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do the things you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself and just love life. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Mike Hurd was popping. Yo, you know that 513 that Midwest. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy life, party people. Just keep enjoying life, man. Be happy. I don't mind telling these stories. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna get indicted, and I'm not gonna get indicted. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to Uptown. Shout out to BK, Staten Island. Peace to the guards. You know what I'm saying? Peace to the herbs. Peace to everybody. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, party people, you know what I'm saying? Go check out my man Crown TV. Crown TV Courts. Or Crown Courts TV. Just check that out. On YouTube, check out on he has a website too. So check that out on Google. Crown TV Courts. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Boom. Love, baby. That's right. With that being said, party people, tomorrow